Hi there, good morning. Well, welcome this morning. It's lovely to have you here with me this morning. It's just so good to know that you are joining in with me this morning as we spend a few minutes in God's Word. I pray that it encourages you, it strengthens you, and it motivates you ahead for this day that we're going to go through. So I just pray that God will bless you and your heart will be softened to all that He has for you even in today. Well, the Bible, we know it speaks about perfect and constant peace. While that may seem a little bit unattainable at times, we know the perfect bit is there, and it's real because we know God is peace and we know God is perfect. So we know that peace that we get from Him is perfect peace. But the bit about maybe being constant, if we're honest with ourselves, we may find that sometimes we're thinking to ourselves when we go through a bit of a rough patch, a difficult period, a hard season, where is my peace? Where is that peace? Well, sometimes in life, that is where we find ourselves, if we are honest with ourselves, that peace maybe is not as constant as what we would like. While I was thinking about peace in general, I realized that even in my own life, the times I have experienced perfect peace and that constant peace in my life is when I've stayed in God's Word. I've stayed in God's Word. I've taken God's Word and I've woken up in the morning and I've spoken God's Word over my situation, in my life, in my situation, in that deep struggle. Keep on. I don't move away from it because of the struggle that I'm going through. It actually makes me want more. And that has kept me in that place of constant peace. And it's the more I'm in with God's Word, the more time I'm spending in God's presence, the more time I'm spending in God's Word, the more peace I have on the inside of me. Well, it's made me think of a verse in Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3, and I want to read it to you this morning. It says, "You, that is God, you will keep in perfect and constant peace the one whose mind is steadfast, that is committed and focused on you, in both inclination and character, because he trusts and he takes refuge in you with hope and confident expectation." Wow, isn't that an amazing verse? I'm going to read that verse again to you this morning. You, that is us speaking to God, you, God, will keep us in perfect and constant peace. And that is the one whose mind is steadfast. That is, whose mind is committed. It's focused on you in both inclination and character. Why? Because he trusts. He takes refuge in you. Why? How does he do it? With hope and confident expectation. Well, this verse is also speaking to us of being committed and being focused on God in both our inclination and our character. Inclination is my natural tendencies, and my character is my attributes and my disposition. So in everything, in all my being, I'm putting my total trust in God. And then I experience that peace that He has for me, and that place of hope and confident expectation. Well, I'm expecting God to break through for me and break through in this area of struggle maybe that I'm going through. Well, our natural tendency as humans may be to worry and have anxious thoughts. But as our minds are committed and focused on God, our natural tendency will then be peace. Isn't that amazing? Our attributes, our disposition will display peace. That is what we're wanting. That is what you and I, as men and women of God, that is what we're wanting. We're wanting to be committed and focused on God so that our natural tendency will be peace, and then our attributes and our disposition will display peace to the people even around us, to the world around us. So as you begin today to put your trust in God and you find your place of shelter in God, you can have confident expectation that He will fulfill your every need even in today. So be blessed today. I want you to be encouraged today as you spend time in His Word, that He will be that peace for you today, that constant peace, that perfect and constant peace that His Word speaks about. Have a wonderful day today, and God richly bless you today. And we'll chat again soon. God bless. Bye-bye.